Hello and welcome back to another OmniHeroes video. In this video, something drastic has happened overnight and I have lost 18 million power. Yes, all of that hard work that I paid off, or I thought had paid off, has disappeared overnight and now I'm left with 3,242 million. Fortunately, the same has happened for everybody else. So everybody else has also had their power reduced. And the reason for that is because of this. So if we jump into heroes, we now no longer have a benediction, as you can see on this front page, where Valkyrie Manor is, the Sanctuary of Eve used to be. And that is with thanks to this update here. So let me just punch that out of the way. I'll get to that in just a second. But this is Sanctuary of Eve benediction slots have been removed. If you haven't seen Chrono Mirage's video breaking that down, go ahead and check it out. I'll try and link it below in the description. They've also added a benediction slots in the Sanctuary of Eve have been removed, allowing all heroes to receive benediction effects directly. For duplicate heroes, only one can receive these effects. We've also added a new swap function, allowing quick swaps between contracted and benedicted heroes. After the update, all diamonds spent on a lock-in, so you may have got quite a juicy amount of diamonds in the post. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Now, in order to display power accurately, we will adjust the calculation method of players' total power to contradicted hero total power plus 1, 15, benedicted heroes total power. The total power of the players seen in the main interface will be changed. However, the individual hero power, team power, and gameplay power, such as arena, will remain the same as before. Now that's the first of the updates. So let's jump into here. Let's have a look at the new interface. So this is it. These are your benediction heroes up here. So these are the ones that the rest of the units, these are the contracted heroes. And these are the units that the rest of the team will go from. So the reason that I've got mine like this is just because these are the units that I've had for so long. I can now freely go ahead and swap out. So if I wanted to go ahead and swap Emily, for example, or Minotaur perhaps, I could go ahead and swap them. So hero. Yep, so these are all of the benediction effects. I don't know how to swap at the moment. What if I click this up here? Here we go. So I can select the hero on the swap out. So if I were to swap Dorabella, I could probably go ahead and swap them out. Yeah, so there you go. So I've just swapped them out. I'm not going to because Emily is weaker than Dorabella there, but that's one of the updates, which is why everybody's lost so much power. So as you can see, the contracted hero power here, first 5 heroes, blah blah blah, benediction effects to determine the lowest level. Contracted heroes cannot be used as material for hero advancement. Just some basic stuff there. But yeah, that's it. So as you can see, the rest of my power is down here. So I would be up to 27 million with all of them included. And that is all of these down here as well. So as you can see, I've got Snake, I've got Bala, I think that's his name. So Medusa, Baal, Clotho. I've got all of these now with benediction slots, and I can go ahead and I can upgrade their talents to make my power level even stronger and add runes in as well if I so chose to. As you can see, it ends here. So these are all at 4 stars, and then I've got the rest of my units down here where I can go ahead and level these up. So I do not have a copy of Yusuke. I don't have any of these leveled up either, so potentially what I can do in order to increase my level further is level these units up with all of these materials down here. As you can see, we've got a number of foods all ready to go, and a number of units and a lot of Baals and a lot of Medusas and a lot of food there available for me. So if I wanted to, I could go ahead and power up the ones above. I don't think it matters too much. I did a power level guide video, which will definitely need updating, but it's still, at the end of that video, I made sure to make a point that it doesn't matter. The power level really doesn't matter. It's all about strategy and team building, and that still remains true. So, you know, even if your power level is a bit lower than somebody else's, Doesn't mean that you're going to lose to them automatically. Just if they've got bad teams, they've got bad teams. They might have strong units, but they might have bad teams. So that's the first part of the update. Now, the second part of the update is down here. So VIP pack update. So the VIP packs will be updated. After the updated, all the unlocked free VIP packs can be claimed again once. After the update, all the paid VIP pack can be purchased again as well. So it's just something to keep in mind. Now this is another update here. So after the 2.22 version, we have received a lot of feedback about the Eudora skin in the VIP pack. We will allow compensated players who have the Eudora skin before version 2.2 and have reached VIP 10. Following are the details. You can choose Foggy Skin 30 or Diamond 6000. Now people have paid $50 or £50. For me, it was I think the lowest was $39.99, so it's minimum of sort of £40 in order to get the skin. It was effectively, but now they're compensating people with Foggy Skin 30 coins or 6,000 diamonds. That to me it's a little bit low. The Foggy Skin, I think you should get a free skin. Personally, that's just me. I haven't actually got the skin, so it won't benefit me, but I think it's fair to give a skin for a skin. And diamonds is 6,000. So let's jump into it. I have saved it for this specifically. Let's go into the common shop. And then if you scroll all the way over to the right, you will be able to check out your VIP level. Now, these are the VIP privileges. So I'm going to go ahead and claim these because I'm up to VIP 12. So let's jump in. I'm not going to be purchasing any of the VIP packs. To me, it still looks bad. I personally, I wouldn't purchase any of these. I mean, if you are spending a lot of money on the game, then I still probably wouldn't suggest these. It's just summon scrolls, to be honest. So we do get that is nice. So at VIP 6, you do get the tokens, and then we get one of these for free as well. We'll get one of these for free, and I'll go ahead and sort all these out in a bit. But this is absolutely fantastic, and you can pick up a copy of Eudora right here for £50. That's a little excessive. You do get 15 and 3k diamonds as well. So 15 Oracle tokens, 3k diamonds. For me, that is not quite good enough. But you do at VIP 10. I believe you need to spend about £800 altogether in the game's life cycle in order to get to VIP 10. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up a copy of Eudora. That is absolutely massive for me. It's absolutely fantastic. And we get 50 of those as well as 20 of the coins. We do get this Holy Flames Breath. That looks quite nice actually, so I'll take that. And then I will go with, oh, that's very nice actually. Wow, Spear's in there. Spear is in there, so yeah, I'll pick that up. This is where it starts to get quite interesting. You can pick up, that is not worth it. That is not worth it at all. Do not pick this up. Do not, well, if you want to, you can. But for me, it's not worth it. Now, next level preview, Holy Flames Grace. This looks very nice. I really, really quite like this. Winter Blessings from Divine Eudora. So, yeah, I think that's absolutely fantastic. And then, oh, that's really nice. But I think you're spending a lot of money. You get 400 of these coins. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I do quite like those, to be honest. As a free perk, I do quite like those. They are only aesthetics, but, you know, it is what it is. So let's jump into the mail. Right, that is my community rewards, and then we can go ahead, fuse, and let's see what goodies we have picked up. So we get our 90 shards here. I could go ahead and level some of these up, but I think I need to think about this first before I do. So we do have one of the following. Elune is the only one I'm really missing out on. So I'm going to go pick up a copy of Elune. And we do have Collect Valiantus 5 here. That is a mission that you complete. And I'll get into that in just a second as well. Now, I've already completed all of these heroes, so I'm going to go with Atrops, just as a bog standard. Valiantus 5 again. And this one, I believe, it's either Sylvan or Franz, and I don't use either of those really, and I do kind of want to get Lily and Leah up to Lightseeker synergy, so I'm going to hold on to that for now, and I'm going to hold on to the chest for now because I need to think about it first. Let's go up, jump into here, budge my face out of the way. Skins, and I've got Eudora's skin and Eudora's avatar as well, if I so chose to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stick with old reliable. Now, that's not it. Notice, right, okay, and then this final part here, player feedback updates. All players will receive one free reset for the Hope Tree in Season 6. That will be a completely separate video. I will be doing that over the course of the next hour or so, and that will be uploaded in the next 2 hours, I suspect. The max level hero Ascension level will be raised from 30 to 50, and the max level of gear refinement will be raised from 30 to 50 as well. So all of the spare resources that you have will now be able to be pumped into this Ascension level and gear refinement as well. We have also added Wukong into the Oracle shop. Wukong is really good, really good, and he doesn't require runes, but his runes really do help. Very good for PvP. Meanwhile, we will reduce the difficulty of the battle monster's HP, will be decreased by 50% to the original, and that is, in order to decrease the loading times of Battle and Rift Odyssey, the max rounds, the new Rift Odyssey starting from 15th, will be decreased from 30 to 15, and meanwhile, we will reduce the difficulty of the battle monster's HP, be decreased to 50% of the original, so it's fair, and it stops the long loading times. It might take less time to win, and it might be a little bit less difficult, but you won't be sat there for 5 minutes thinking your game's froze. Now, a new synergy collection event will be added. We will fix the bug that in certain cases Doomsday's synergy team will be killed at the start of battle. We will fix the bug that in certain cases power in the world arena will be displayed incorrectly. Now, what this means, I think they've worded this wrong. So Doomsday's synergy teams will be killed at the start of battle. No, they kill at the start of battle. I've seen it happen. Effectively, if you have 2 Dooms and you have a couple more, effectively, if you've leveled up Dooms properly, then enemies will just die before they get a chance to take action. Like, the match will not have officially started, and Dooms will have killed the enemy team. You only required 2 Dooms on the team in order to trigger that effect, which is why you probably lost a lot of life against people who are much lower power than you. And then we will fix that in certain power, the world arena will be displayed incorrectly. This is also true. The fact that I had 400 less power, I had 200 less power than people I knew that I was stronger than. It was a bit strange, and it was all thanks to the Tree of Hope, or the Hope Tree. Now, that has also been reset, so we'll look into that in a later video. But for now, let's go ahead and see how far we can get with Ascension level. So the way that I do Ascension level, I will ascend you. I will ascend you. I'll ascend you. And I will ascend you as well. And Nawi as well, of course. So that gets my Ascension level up to 31 for all of my units. Now, I'm going to go across in that way until I run out of this stuff. So as you can see, I've got quite a lot of resources built up already, over 500,000. So let's go ahead and level these up, just as far as I can take it. Now, it looks like I'm going to run out of these other Ascension ores very quickly. The way that you go about that is just play the game normally, and you can buy them in the normal shops as well. So let's go ahead and keep going and just see how far I can get with these. So that is 32 and 33. Yeah, so everybody's up to 33 at the moment, because I'm not going to do the maths and work it out, but it looks like we're not going to have enough of these other golden Ascension ores to level up fully. Oh, we are. Okay, so we're up to 34. That'll do. That'll do for me. So if you have been playing for a long time and you've been and you've ascended, then it's going to be much easier for you as well. So there we go. That is it. That's as far as I can take it. Atrop's at 35. Now, gear refinement. Gear refinement has been stuck at level 30 for a very long time, and now we can refine all up to, so I've got 357k. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to refine you, I'll refine you, and I'm going to do this sequentially so that all of my gear levels up first. Now, a lot of people might say level up your attack first. So if I just went ahead and leveled up my attack, I would probably, it's 12,000 times 10, 120. So I'd probably be able to get Atrops up to 45 with the resources that I've got at the moment. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to solely level up just the attack. And the reason for that is I prefer much more balanced gameplay. I prefer having much more HP, much more defense, in order to survive those attacks as well. So I might get outscaled at the very start, but eventually you do need to level all of these up properly. And that is now we're up to 31. It's going to be a long, long road, I suspect. So 5k for you, 5k for you. So it's 10k to level these up specifically, or these the boots and the helmet up specifically. So we'll just go ahead and get this as far as we can until such a time that I cannot continue, which I think will probably be quite soon, relatively anyway. So we level you up all the way to 31, and now all of my team has level... Oh wait, no, hold up. So the bonuses you can see on screen will now apply, thanks to getting Nawi up, will now apply to my entire roster of units. And we can do the same at 32. So what we need to do is get up to Refinement 35 all across the board, and we get physical defense 5%. So up to Refinement 50, you get physical defense 5%, magical defense 5%, HP 5%, and attack plus 5% as well when you get up to 35. So for me, again, you can push forward with just attack. That's, it is one of the ways to go ahead and level your gear up. For me, again, all I'm going to do is level them up evenly, just so I've got a nice spread, that all of my units don't die in the first 30 seconds of battle. Because I've found that when I did just level up my attack, one sec, sorry about that, got a bit of a cold. But when I did just level up my attack, I found that in PvE, that I was dying quite frequently to the enemies. I could take a lot of damage off, but I needed sort of a second and a third round in order to win. Even when I just pumped all of my resources into leveling up the spear or leveling up my attack, it just wasn't working. And I found that when I redid all of my gear, I spaced it all out. Yes, as you can see, that's all the way up. But yeah, when I leveled it out, I found it to be much easier. A lot easier, actually, to win. Now, I think I've got enough for you at 31. Sorry, you at 32. You at 32. You at 32. And then you, and then I should have enough to level up Atrop's attack. And then there we go. So this is how you go ahead and pick them up. So you can go into Forgotten Lands. There is a mission in there. So we jump in. As you can see, Crystal Woods, you need to get that up to 150 as quickly as you can. They'll probably expand this at some point as well. But that's, so daily I get 1,000 of that ore. So it's going to take me quite a while, considering that I click on refine, it takes me 16,000 ore to level up 1. So it's going to take a long time. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think that it's going to be quite fun later on, when everybody's all leveled up properly. But as it stands at the moment, I think, yeah, absolutely fine. No runes, I'm not going to enhance you, don't need to. Right, okay, so we can jump back into where have you gone? So there's a new quest. Synergy activation here. So looks like obtain 2 mystifiers. It's relatively easy. 3 mystifiers, yep. 4 mystifiers, and then 5 mystifiers. It's not something massive. It's not like it's a must do, or it's like you must chase it. This will happen naturally over the course of the game. and there doesn't appear to be a time limit on this either. So it'll just be there until you've completed it. So that will be, looks like 600 diamonds. Yeah, so it'll be, 1,200 diamonds in total. You'll get 6 times 3, 12, 18 summon scrolls, and then 6 of these oracle tokens as well. And it is a passive. It's not, it's not like this is the be all and end all. It just happens over the course of the game, and you'll be able to pick these up. So there we go. Now that is all sorted, and I think that is where we can leave it, unless I've got anything else. Valkyrie's Bestow. No, we'll do that another time. But I just want to say thanks very much for watching. My apologies for my bird's nest. I've only just got up, so it is what it is. But thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day. If you're new, subscribe. Thanks for see ya.